What's going on? Why is it always so dark? Look, actually, yeah, let's do it. F it. Let's use the lights. Here we go. Lit up. CK lighting setup. There's a reason why I'm not setting up my lights right now. I did a very dope video with ball facts, as you saw in the title, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this video, but there was no intro, so I figured I'd give you guys a proper CK intro. This light is like right in my face. I don't like it, but I don't like how dark I am in this. People, this video is a part 2 of 2. The first part is over on my boy Ball Facts channel. Link is going to be in the description below. So go down and click that link. Go over to his channel and check out part 1 if you have not already before watching this video. It'll make sense when the video commences. But a huge shout out to my boy Ball Facts. This video was a lot of fun to do. And I hope you guys out there, the CK crew, enjoy this video. We got a bunch of 1v1s that we're going to be debating in this video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And look, I even brought the lighting out for y'all. Look. Okay, too right. All right, that's enough for this. Video is about to start. Run the intro. People, CK crew, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. You guys know what it is, and you can see that I got myself a special guest. That is right. We got the man with the facts, and it's not just me saying that, it's in the name. I got Ball Facts to my left, right. I don't know where it is in the editing. CK, you can fix that in edit. But what's good, bro? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm great. Thanks for allowing me to come to this platform. I feel welcome. Man. I feel at home. I feel ready to win, though.
They gonna love you. They gonna be rough on you, but they gonna love you nonetheless, because I'm telling you, this dude knows his stuff when it comes to hoops. And with that being said, if you have not seen the first half to what you're about to see right here, you need to pause this video, hit that link in the description, go watch the first half over on my man Ball Facts channel, where we already debated some other crazy 1v1 scenarios. And
it got crazy.
It did. And this right here is the second half of that battle. So when you go check out over there and see who won that first half, make sure you come back and let us know who you think wins this half. But without further ado, this first matchup, right? Is this me? Okay, cool. Perfect. Because the first matchup we have in the second half, everyone got the Gatorade, everyone's feeling all good, ready to go. Warm-ups over. Second half, 1v1, we got Zach LaVine versus Jimmy Buckets. Now, this one's hard, okay? Because I know it's a lot of people that easily look at this and say, oh, I gotta go this, gotta go that. I had to double think, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna stick with Jimmy Butler. I feel like Jimmy Butler is the one that would take this 1v1 matchup to me. It would be close, but I think it would be pretty easy at the same time. Because
you sure about that?
Here's the thing, man, because Jimmy Butler is a two-way player. He is known for his two-way play, and his offense has increased every year he's been in the league, and his defense has been Jimmy Bucket's defense the entirety of his career. I feel like in a situation where it's a 1v1 like this, Jimmy Butler's going to be in Zach's ear. Zach can take it. Zach ain't no scrub. Zach can take it, but Jimmy Butler's going to be in his ear the entire time, forcing him to shoot rather than just go around the rim, which we know Zach LaVine loves to do. Not saying that he's not a three-point shooter, because he wasn't a three-point contest. We know that's a fact. But when you're talking about scores, you're talking about clutch, you're talking about the reason why the Sixers are not as offensively inclined as they were last season, that's Jimmy Butler. And I feel like in a 1v1 situation, it's so hard for me not to go with Jimmy Butler in this situation.
All right, CK2K, you put me in that position because, like, on the surface level, I would agree with you on the surface, but I had to go a little deeper with these facts. Okay, Jimmy Butler, people always bet on him. They think he can be the piece that you install and he'll make it happen. But they take him and they put him in the Timberwolves, and he isn't that piece. He went to the 76ers. He had Joel Embiid, JJ Redick, Ben Simmons. Who else did he have? Tobias Harris. And he just wasn't the piece. Like, he's got something going on. So I just wouldn't bet on him because other people have bet on him and it doesn't work out. Plus, Zach LaVine, his average for points is going up. He's getting 2017, 16 points per game, 2018, around 22, 23, and then 2019, he was getting 25 points per game. Jimmy Butler, he's been sitting around 20 points for the last 3 years. I think he's plateaued. I think that Zach LaVine's going to come in with the hops and just the will to win, and I would bet on Zach LaVine.
Comments. You gotta let us know who you picking in this first match of the second half. Moving on to match number 2, we got some 2015 draftees going at each other. They're buddies. They're brodies. They love each other. But now they're going 1v1 on the court, and that is Devin Booker versus DeAngelo Russell. Now it's your turn, my friend. Who are you choosing on this matchup?
Out of Devin Booker and DeAngelo
Russell,
I gotta go with Devin Booker. Guys, it is kind of hard, but when I think about it a little more, it becomes more simple to me. Just imagine if you would swap Devin Booker and DeAngelo Russell out on that 2019 Warriors team. When Steph Curry was there, we put Devin Booker in there instead of DeAngelo Russell. I think they would have got better results. I think DeAngelo Russell is like a little more streaky. He's here and there. Plus, he's averaging around 26 points per game. DeAngelo Russell, 22. I'm just going to go with Devin Booker because I think he's more hungry. I think he's more mature. I think he's more focused. And offensively, you know, like they're kind of the same. They shoot around the same percentages and stuff like that. But Devin Booker, it gets more buckets. So it came down to something simple. At the end of the day, they were matched kind of similar in different categories. Yeah. But I chose Devin Booker.
Yeah. I can tell you one thing: no defense would be played in this matchup at all. So it really comes down to who's going to score the most. And man, that is tough. Devin Booker is probably the favorite in this one. I could definitely see that. But I can't count DeAngelo Russell out, man. I mean, DeAngelo Russell, when he is hot, he is hot. He also has that negative that when he is cold, he's freezing cold. But I'm going to take my chances in the fact that, you know what, when he's on and when he's hitting, especially when he's going against his boy Devin Booker, he's going to be a little bit more invested. So I can see himself going in there and playing a little bit, getting a little bit of an edge over Devin Booker. I mean, it's no question. Everything you said is 100% true. You put Devin Booker in the same exact situation that DeAngelo Russell was in, especially with that Warrior situation, it would be a different conversation. I don't think that it would have been as bad. I know Phoenix Suns team has been, you know, bad and stuff like that, but I feel like in that situation, in that organization, I feel like Devin Booker probably would have done a lot more with it. But at the same time, DeAngelo Russell himself was also injured in a lot of those games as well. Whether it was real or whether that was the Warriors doing it, who knows? But guy, you gotta get. I gotta take a streaky D-Lo in this situation. Give me a streaky D-Lo. Hopefully he's hot. I think he can overtake this win over All-Star Devin Booker.
I got you.
On to the next one. Reggie Miller. Yes, that Reggie Miller, CK Crew. Yeah, you know who he is. Versus Klay Thompson. Now I'm choosing, thank God, because I would get murdered if I was left to defend Reggie Miller. So I'm obviously going with Klay Thompson. Now, obviously, as a Knicks fan, hard for me to pick Reggie Miller. And Reggie Miller, in all respect, is one of the best shooters in the history of the league. But I watched Klay Thompson take damn near, 3 dribbles against my Knicks and destroy us for, you know what? I don't want to talk about it. What I will talk about is the fact that Klay Thompson is a bucket at any point, anytime, anywhere. And 1v1, I feel like he'll check the ball, get the ball right back, and the ball is already in the hoop. And that's the type of player that I'm looking in this 1v1 matchup. Now, Reggie Miller's a guy that likes to talk. He's old school. I feel like that could be a thing that could, you know, rattle a lot of players. Klay Thompson's not that guy. Klay Thompson's one of the coolest collected dudes in the league. He'll take the talking, talk right back, hit those jumpers. And the thing is, Klay Thompson, he loves to show he got a little bit of athleticism around him too. Reggie Miller's great, not the greatest defender. And I feel like, you know, he can mix it up, you know, go around the rim, make him play a little bit more defense, and then ultimately kill him at the end with the 3-point game. I love Klay Thompson. I'm a huge fan of Klay. It'd be hard for me to choose Reggie Miller over Klay Thompson in a one-on-one setting.
You go with Klay Thompson, and I of course got to go with Reggie Miller because, I mean, you got to look at the era that he played in. I mean, he's talking about cut from another cloth. I will give you that Klay Thompson inside. You can see that the brother is like focused. He's not playing around. He's a little more gritty than Steph Curry. Fact. But Reggie Miller was born into, like, he grew up getting beat by his sister. Sure I mean, he was in a household of basketball that was like, it don't matter gender, you just go for it. So then he goes up against Michael Jordan, and of course he never beats that mountain. But if you look at Reggie Miller highlights, all the young kids that are subscribed to my channel, go look up some Reggie Miller highlights, and you will see that this dude was a monster. We know what the infamous neck choke he did against those Knicks.
We know.
Let them know that he's not playing. So Klay Thompson, first he's got to get over Reggie Miller and his mindset. And I don't know if that's going to be hard to do when you step on the court and you look into a guy's eyes and you haven't seen a killer like this on the NBA level that you're in, because he was another generation. Yeah. Now we're talking about shooting off the dribble. Reggie Miller could shoot off the dribble, to me, better than Klay Thompson shoots off the dribble. Klay Thompson's one of the best shooters ever, but Reggie Miller was shooting off the dribble. So one-on-one, Klay Thompson, you can't run around screens all day. You don't got Steph Curry for people to be like, oh, who are we going to get, him or him? He got Reggie Miller. So in this one, I got to go with the grittier player, the one who's going to be hungry to win because he didn't get a ring. And Klay Thompson, even though I really like the Warriors, I can't wait till they make a comeback. I agree with everything he's saying. The Warrior dynasty is not dead. But in this 1-versus-1 matchup with Reggie Miller, you're going down.
Reggie's definitely somebody that can hit tough shots over defenders. Klay Thompson's known to be a defender. I'm still going to take that edge with the two-way player that is Klay Thompson. But, I mean, you out here dropping some great facts, but I will never be caught dead picking Reggie Miller over anybody. So, Klay Thompson, you got my back here. And last but not least, this is the last matchup. This is the one. Who knows? At this point, we don't know what y'all voting on. So we don't know if this is the one that's going to send one over the other. We don't know yet. But this is the last matchup, and this one is going to be tough, all right? This is your choice. This is on you, okay? We have Allen Iverson. That's right, AI, versus Kyrie Irving. Who are you choosing between those two?
Oh, man. I got a generation that's going to hate me right now.
Oh, no.
Guys, I'm going with Kyrie Irving.
Oh, no.
Okay, now I really got to explain myself on this one. I got to spit some facts, or I'm going to have some people that's like, nah, I don't mess with ball facts anymore. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I got to go with Kyrie Irving. Look, Allen Iverson himself admitted that Kyrie has better handles than him.
He did.
Now, that was Iverson's, number 2 thing that he had better than everyone else that made him great at the time. No one had handles like him. He was like what hot sauce is to and one. He just came out different, crossing everybody up. They're like, is that a carry? What's going on? But his number one thing that he had was his heart. So, Allen Iverson, he had the handles, and then he had just like a huge heart. Shaq to this day will say, man, that was the guy who had the most heart I played against, stuff like that. Heart doesn't get you all the way to the win. That's why Iverson doesn't have a ring, because it comes down to practice. It comes down to hard work. It comes down to skill. It comes down to height. It comes down to weight. I mean, compared to these big boys, you were anorexic. And don't get me wrong. If I watched this game, I would be rooting for Iverson. I would want him to win. But if somebody said, hey, ball facts, we will better check who's going to win, I'm going with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is taller. He's bigger. He's stronger. His handles are better. Look at the guy. LeBron had to freaking lean on him in the finals to get a ring. Kyrie is clutch. He can shoot better than Iverson. One-on-one, Iverson is going to be just a little bit too little. And that's that.
Look, I obviously I would take AI even if I was choosing first, but I don't think you are entirely crazy. I feel like Allen Iverson for sure is the pioneer of the crossover, pioneer of the handles that we see in the league today, for sure. But because of that, there's always the pioneer, and there's always somebody that is trying to outdo the pioneer. And I would be in that small selection to say that I do think Kyrie does have better handles than Allen Iverson. I'll give AI that. AI said it himself. I would side that argument. I hear you on that. But here's the thing. We got to remember, I'm taking prime Allen Iverson. And look, I understand he's a net now, and I understand he's had some head issues, because he's Kyrie Irving. But at the same time, Kyrie Irving was a killer, in his time, especially with LeBron James as his running mate. But I got to say, man, Allen Iverson didn't have no running mates. He was out there killing himself, okay? You said that he didn't win no championships because of heart and stuff like that. He also didn't win no championships because he had an organization that didn't want to put no players around him. That was also another reason why he was winning championships. I get it. He had the Matumbos. Yeah, I get it. But then after that, we're talking about Aaron McKees, Eric Snow. Come on. He wasn't getting nobody around him. But Allen Iverson, look, if you're giving me prime Allen Iverson, he's all about heart. He'll give you the love. But when he's on the court, that love and that heart, you ain't going to see it as the person going against him on the other side. I feel like Allen Iverson would kill him on the mid-range. I feel like, especially if we're doing ball back after the ball is going in, to me, I feel like there's no way, shape, or form Kyrie Irving's ever touching this ball if Allen Iverson is starting this up first. Other way around, you might have the edge, for sure. Kyrie Irving is the same way. But if Allen Iverson's getting that ball first, I would find it so hard to believe that there's any way Kyrie Irving is getting that ball back from Allen Iverson. But this one is a close one. I feel like it's a lot closer than people are going to give it respect in the comment section below. This one is a way closer battle than people are going to expect. I think it'll be fun to see. Yeah, this one really just goes down to who has ball first. We've seen that before, but we're going to see the handles. That'd be a Showtime show for sure. But anyways, guys, like I said, if you are watching, you're at this point, you haven't seen Ball Facts video, the first half of this battle, I need you to make sure that you go over, hit that link in the description below, check that out, give your opinions on those set of 1v1s we had over there. And if you already saw that and you're watching this second half in the perfect order, then I need you to let me know in the comments below. 1v1, who are you picking of the guys that we just chose? But you know what it is. Me, your boy CK2K. Make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. But also, before you do that, go over to my man Ball Facts channel, do the same thing, show him some love. Who you guys got? Who's the winner?
Thank you, CK2K. I want to say thank you for the invite.
Of course.
I reached out to you and said, you want to play one-on-one? You said, what? Then I told you the game. Thank you for just basically being willing to do this one-on-one.
Yeah,
and if we get enough likes and views and comments, we got to have a rematch. If you're cool with that, I'm cool with that.
Hey, let's just see what the score is. If I get killed, I don't know if I'm going to talk to you again. I'm going to be rude. No, I'm playing with you. Nah. Anyways, we out of here. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Feeling like I won the lotto. Always taking trips with a new chick, asking where the time goes. And I wonder if this is all I'll know.